Hi, this is Mary, and I've had people ask me how to create emails to send to their elected officials. So I wanted to kind of create this and hope this helps you. But basically, you're going to create one email about yourself or your loved one who has chronic pain and have it saved so you can copy and paste it and send to many elected officials. And you're going to start off by saying that, "Hi, I'm Mary, I'm a chronic pain patient." And you can also say, "Hi, I'm Mary, I'm a loved one of a chronic pain patient." And then tell about the conditions that you have or been diagnosed with and the procedures that you have tried for relief. So basically, if you list certain diseases, you might expand on that topic and say a little bit more about them and if they have a cure or not, because a lot of elected officials may not understand all of the conditions that you have. And then you'll want to list the pain control, if you have those options, what that does allow you to do, what kind of functions that you're able to do to benefit your life, if you're able to work, what you're able to still do because of the relief that the pain control options give you. Also, if you are losing your pain control or if you have lost it, describe what that has done to your quality of life. And then ask for help to restore the doctor-patient relationship. The doctor-patient relationship has been compromised, and we need our doctors back so that they can treat us as they see fit and not be afraid of what's going to happen to them. Then also define the real problem of it being illegal drugs and not the chronic pain patient. And if you have statistics, you can use them. Just know that if you use statistics, it's best if you can copy and paste those articles into the bottom of your email from reputable sources, so that way your elected officials can look at those, and it's a good idea to include them if you have them. And then sign your email with your name and your cell phone number only. And the reason I say this is because whenever you contact your state representatives, it will allow them to not know exactly which district that you're in. So when I'm talking about sending out emails, I'm talking about sending out emails to a lot of different people on the state level and on the federal level. And I want to give you an example of the difference between sending out an email to possibly your state representatives versus your federal elected officials. So here is my Missouri state representative list. And if you can see, there's 163 state representatives. And this lists them by names. So if I click on one of their names and I scroll down, right here is their email address. I would click on that, open up the email address, and in the email address, in the comments, I would list like chronic pain patient, and then copy and paste my email in, go back to the list, hit the next person, find their email, scroll down, pull up their email address, copy and paste, and keep going and working on through the email list that way. I do this from my phone and I'm laying down. I'll give you an example of what you might find on other people's emails, because this is a problem with navigating through other elected officials. If you get an elected official who's like a state senator or the president or a lot of the ones who are more on the federal level, you'll have to go through basically a listing where you'll put in your name, your contact information, and phone, and that takes a lot more time than what I just showed you on my state representative list. And then right down here is where I would leave my email on my comments. Some places allow you to leave more characters than other ones, so sometimes you're going to have to trim down your email in order to get it to fit. And then whenever you get done, you're going to hit submit. So the reason I wanted to show you that is why whenever I say I sent 163 emails to my state representatives, that's why it didn't take that long was because I'm able to do it rather quickly. Or if I'm sending it to other elected officials, I'm having to pre-fill in a lot more information, and that takes time. But there is a lot of legislation right now that's gone through the House at the federal level, and they're getting ready to compile some of those, and it will be going through at the Senate at the federal level. So there will be times that you may be asked to comment on the different legislation. Most of the time you can use the same email that you just created, and you'll save that, copy and paste that into comments about the legislation that they're asking about. You may have to change it a little bit or add some additional information that they're asking specifically about that particular piece. But by getting an email started about yourself, it will help to open the doors. I'm telling you, the elected officials I've talked to have not heard from us. And so by contacting them in a proactive, easy way about sending an email by laying on your recliner and doing this is a very good way to do this. And remember, we're asking for their help because these are the people that are going to make changes that will allow things to happen. So please be respectful and kind, and please ask for their help. If you have any questions, leave your comments. Thanks.